Jacksonville to go down and get a 21-0 lead.
1st and 10 after the Agnew catch. Just outside that Eagles 40, Lawrence puts his back into it. Boy, has a man who had a step again. It was Agnew. As Lawrence almost exclusively now looking in his direction.
Yeah, watch Jamal Agnew outside, which he's going to go stop and go. And this should have been a touchdown. They haven't hit big plays this year. It's been long, sustained drives. Little double move, gets the safety to bite, the corner to bite. Just a little too far for Trevor Lawrence. That was a big one that was there to be had. Trevor Lawrence and his development.
Lawrence, little misdirection. This is Etienne, and the Eagles will not fooled. They play that beautifully. Josh Sweat. How good has he been for the Eagles so far?
Already on 4th downs. 4 for 7 on 4th downs. Look for Christian Kirk here.
That would be about a 52-yard kick from here. Lawrence feeling the push. Football is loose. Who's got it? And it's Eagles football. That'll give him a couple of more yards. Fletcher Cox, who had a couple of sacks last week, able to get there for the Eagles.
That ball just kind of slips out. Oh, I can't get it.
Hope that can spur this offense. 1st and 10 after the penalty. Going right around the 45-yard line. Hurts, high pass, hits the seam, it's caught. Big play, big reception by A.J. Brown. That's his 2nd catch. It's a pickup of 18 in the 1st down.
Spiro, those are the kind of plays, I think, in this kind of weather. There's not a lot of air on the ball. The wind and the rain can't impact it as much.
Hurts again, feeling the pressure. Dumps it off. This is Goddard. Goddard inside the 20. Finally forced out of bounds just shy of the 10. Forced out by Jenkins. Big pass play. Goddard, a pickup of 26.
Yeah, I really like this play I talked about. Watch the action going this way and then bringing back the screen to Goddard. Fakes like he's going to block and then get it out. What I said at the beginning, using the speed of Jacksonville's defense against them.
3rd and goal here for the Eagles. They snap it just outside the 16. Hurts going to run it inside the 10. Inside the 5, tackled right around the 3-yard line. 4th and goal. Big decision coming up here for Nick Sirianni.
Big decision for Nick Sirianni. I think he's going to go for it here. You could kick the field goal, make sure you get points, feel good about this drive. But he's decided, hey, we're going to go for it right here. Remember, you don't have your big left tackle, Jordan Mailata, right here. This is kind of like a 2-point conversion. You know, the best plays are quarterback draws like you just saw. The worst plays, statistically, are your fades. I don't think you'll see something like that with this weather. You got A.J. Brown in the slot.
Smith in motion. Hurts on 4th and goal. He's going to run for it. Hurts. Football is loose. What's the call here? Now they say touchdown. The officials say that Hurts broke the plane before it came loose. Devin Lloyd with a pop. But the Eagles get their first points.
Let's see, does he get across the goal line before this ball comes up? There's the big hit. He still has the ball. He's reaching across. Excellent job by Jalen Hurts to get that touchdown. Love the call with the quarterback draws. So quarterback draws, regular draws, by far the best plays on 2-point conversions. That's kind of what that was there on 4th down. Love this drive by the Eagles offense.
Nick Sirianni rolling the dice. Point after by Jake Elliott as Hurts gets his 4th rushing touch.
With Christian Kirk in that matchup, haven't seen it yet.
Lawrence on 3rd down. Jags just trying to get some of it back, but Etienne is blown up. Brandon Graham, who has been off the charts for the Eagles.
Conservative game plan, running the ball from this Eagles team, hitting screens.
Eagles on the ground. This is Trey Sermon on his first take. We mentioned no Boston Scott today for the Eagles. A 14-yard sprint by Sermon.
Yeah, nice little run. Come in here, use the speed, and then the cutback. That's utilizing their speed against them. Jacksonville's so good pursuing the ball, but when you hit the cutback, you use it against them.
First touch of the season for Sermon. Hurts. Showing that little juking ability. Able to evade the first tackler. Tackled fine.
A quarterback to go against. He's getting better and better every game.
Hurts from the shotgun on 2nd and 6. Sanders in, touchdown. And the Philadelphia Eagles back from 14 down with a chance to tie this game.
What a great drive. Watch Kelsey pull and come out. And then you're going to see later on, you're going to see Smith getting in the action. There's Kelsey, there's Smith getting a block. Everybody open holes, and Sanders, here he comes. You want your big playmaker receiver. Okay, I'll jump in there. I'll put my face in there. Help my running back get in the end zone. Gotta love that drive by the Eagles.
Miles Sanders, 2nd rushing touchdown of the young season and the 11th of his career. And now Jake Elliott with a point after. And we are tied here in rainy Philadelphia. Eagles' #1 rushing attack in the NFL last season, starting to flex their muscle on the ground, and they are loving it here in Philly. Philadelphia, 14-0 Jacksonville lead has evaporated. How do the Jags respond? Boy, that's a tight window. Lawrence trying to thread the needle to Kirk, and those two have not been able to get on the same page, but how does Doug Peterson get this offense now recalibrated?
Well, that's what I thought in the break, that they would come out and try to utilize Kirk. They tried to get him to sit down and just couldn't complete that pass there. But what they've done well this year, they have 9 drives of 10 plays or more. That's the most in the NFL. Their touchdown drive was 8 plays, 80 yards. You have plenty of time, 350, 3 timeouts. You can run your offense and be effective, not try to hit the big plays, just matriculate down the field. Here's Christian Kirk in the slot.
Kirk still looking for his first catch. This is Etienne showing some burst with those legs. What a loss he was. High draft pick last year. They lose him to the foot injury early in the preseason. Devastating loss for an offense that just didn't have a ton of talent.
Well, I liked what I saw from Travis Etienne last week. He ran well. He fell forward often. And he showed the explosiveness that you saw at Clemson. You were hopeful that he could get back. You could go quarterback sneak here with Trevor Lawrence like the Eagles have done a couple of times.
Big 3rd and 1. Lawrence looked like the football came loose. Trying to dive on it. Now Sean Hockley trying to get to the bottom of the pile. And they say no official signal yet. Hassan Reddick.
Going on the field is a fumble by the offense, recovered by the defense. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles football, a disaster for Jacksonville.
The 3rd fumble today. They came in, Jacksonville did, with only 1 fumble on the year. Watch quarterback center exchange right here. It's a good snap. It just gets into Trevor's hands, and he can't corral it. And then now it's a scrap. Spiro, you don't want to be on the bottom of one of those piles when that ball's loose.
Dangerous. Boy, ball security had not been an issue for the Jags through the first 3 weeks of the season, but of course far different set of circumstances with the rain and wind.
Yeah, and you think you're doing a quarterback sneak. That's a ball security play call, and you don't get the quarterback center exchange, and you turn it over again.
2nd straight drive where Lawrence loses a fumble, and now Hurts has it from the Jacksonville 35. He sells the fake well. Hurts a little cutback to get inside the 35, close to the 33-yard line. Tackled on the play by Hamilton.
I thought it was really interesting, talking to Nick Sirianni when he said, I have an insane focus, really irrational on ball security. Talks about it, wanted to even take pictures